32 men started. They came here from across the world to OVW Arena to have an opportunity to win the television title. It's down now to 2 men. Kenny, it's time for the finals of the tournament.
A lot of top names in this tournament have been eliminated. I wouldn't have picked Shiloh in the finals, but I tell you what, he's done the job. He's there.
This contest is set for 1 fall with TV time remaining, and it's for the OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Shiloh.
Just goes to show you what time, effort, and dedication will do for you. And he put it in. Maybe some of the others, maybe not quite as much, but he's trying to reap the rewards right now, but against a very tough competitor.
And Shiloh coming off one of the biggest wins of his wrestling career against the Metal Master of all people.
I had Metal Master winning that one all the way.
And his opponent, Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 185 pounds, the Kamikaze Kid.
There was 2 ways for me to look at Kamikaze in this. One, being good and talented enough and high risk enough to make it to the finals. And the other way, maybe not make it because of his high risk maneuvers. Thought maybe he would try 1 too many and that would have been the end of the tournament for him, but he got through.
Young J.R. Young with the biggest responsibility of his young referee career out here as the head man in the TV title tournament main event. The Kamikaze Kid, quite a long road the kid was on. We talked about Shiloh as these two get into the collar and elbow lockup, Kid with the early advantage. We talked about Shiloh defeating the Metal Master, the biggest feather in his cap, the biggest mark on his resume so far, but the kids not only went through the up, new, and improved Outlaw Ben Woods, but taking out Susio, his former tag team partner, the emotions, everything that went into that match, we were surprised. Well, quite honestly, we had no clue as to which way it was going to go. Thank goodness the Kamikaze Kid came out victorious, Kenny.
Well, that was a huge win there. Anytime you get those rivalries on the line like Susio and him have, you never know which way, like you said, no way to know which way that's going to go. This match here is going to be who wants it the worst. And right now, just no way to tell that. We'll see as this match develops.
Well, we will crown a brand new OVW TV champion right here, right now in front of you here at ovwrestling.com as we stream into your home, or our good friends in London, Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, coming to you on the CW Network at Headlock Takedown from Shiloh. Young J.R. Young making sure it was a legal hold.
I did notice in the back tonight, I tried to get a word with both these guys. Both of them weren't really in the most talkative of moods. I could tell that nerves were probably getting to both of them a little bit. And neither one of them were really talking to the other one. They seemed to be avoiding each other all night long and not really wanting to create any locker room material, Dean. I guess one didn't want to say anything to piss the other one off, so to say.
Right now, this is about the biggest prize on the pond as far as they're concerned. That hold on into that front headlock. Oh, and then Kamikaze Kid works his way out of it. And Shiloh now from behind to above, from below to that. I mean, this thing is just moving and flying, one quick maneuver after another, Kenny.
Here's the other thing that we're going to have to look at in this match. I don't know of any bad blood between these two, but anytime the two competitors are going after something that each of them want,
whoa,
and only one can have it, will one be willing to go to an area that the other one won't go to?
And if that happens, what's going to happen between these two men in the locker room? They've always been friendly towards each other. As you said, they weren't talking to each other just to try to stay focused, get ready for this this opportunity of their young lifetime. But if one does go that way, Kenny, you got to know it's going to put a rift in between these two young OVW superstars. Well, backslide, 1, 2, Kid kicks out.
Reflect back to your high school days. Did you ever have a time that you and your best friend both liked the same girl?
1, 2.
Well, the girl is the title. That's the trophy. And did one guy step back and say, you know what, you go ahead and take her? Or do you both compete and see who can win her and then you both remain friends? Normally that's not the case. One guy gets the girl, the other guy's hot about it. Well, the title tonight's the girl. Let's see who's willing to
shoulder
try the hardest to get that girl to go home with him.
Yeah. I wish I would have lost. It would have saved me a lot of money in child support. Right now, the Kamikaze Kid feeling
and
the
you'd have
effects.
have another good friend too.
Kamikaze Kid and Shiloh, and the explosion that happened in the ring has propelled Shiloh out of the ring. Kamikaze Kid trying to use the rope to get back up to a vertical base.
For what it's worth, though, I hear Mayor Stansbury forgave you.
I actually knew his wife. 1, 2, and the kick out. Her name was Dot. Oh, the in behind with the headlock right now from Kamikaze Kid. Again, this opportunity of a lifetime for both of these OVW superstars. TV title on the line. Johnny Punch drove in from Detroit. Rudy Switchblade from Orange County, California.
Mando from Manhattan.
Al Snow came here from down under, buddy, when he heard this was going on. He was on a tour of Australia and flew across the world to be here for part of this.
26-hour flight he made.
And if it hadn't been for the steel chair nitwits tagging him out here for Olavincia. 1, 2, kick out by Shiloh. I had Al Snow in the finals of this.
Well,
I'll have to tell you
based on experience and overall knowledge, it'd been hard to go against Al. Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
But it's an any given Sunday situation.
Mondo would have been another guy to put some money on too.
On any given Sunday, the Oakland Raiders might accidentally win one like they did last week.
Tell my bookie about it.
And that is what's propelled us to this right now. Shiloh's deserving. He's worked very hard. Kamikaze Kid is deserving. He's worked very hard. But they were not the number 1 and number 2 picks in this tournament when this first started. I'm proud of both of these young OVW superstars for making it this far, Kenny.
It's kind of like the NCAA tournament. It's always a pleasure to not see a 1 versus 1 matchup at the end. Everybody expected that. What you want to see is an upset or two along the way, and maybe you get a Villanova against
Georgetown.
Georgetown was expected to be there. Villanova wasn't.
Pat Ewing will never forget that.
Villanova versus Boise State or something. I don't know.
Cragen on that left arm does the Kamikaze Kid right across the ring.
The referee got in the way of that.
Rope for momentum. Young J.R. Young trying to get out of the way was successful to do it. The cover and Shiloh kicks out. Man, what a match.
Well, if Joe Wheeler had been in there, who knows? Maybe a little more experience, get out of the way there. He could have very well caused this match to change right there, just being in the way.
And the amount of pressure this puts in the shoulder sockets, both arms at the same time, the knee into the spine, ripping the muscles, ripping the flesh and the bone from the sternum of Shiloh. Shiloh turns into it, and the pain that you have to endure to take that maneuver and work. Oh, look at that. I thought Shiloh had him for a second. The Kid works his way out of it. Sets Shiloh up for the right across the ring, ducks under. Oh, man, flying hurricanrana, and Shiloh hits it on the Kid.
Under the ropes. What's he going to try here? Here we go.
Oh, man, his own version.
I guess that's the 502, I guess. Well, I don't know what the area code is in Seattle.
It's the 40206. I'm not sure.
Not sure what Seattle's area code. Oh, look at it. That's again.
Shiloh
was in the way. That's twice.
Shiloh comes from flying high, brings that right fist. The Kid ducks out of the way at the last second. You saw what happened. Young J.R. Young in the wrong place and receives the blow from Shiloh.
These rookie referees, man.
Kid comes firing without elbow, but no one is here to call the match. J.R. Young knocked out.
Well, they're just putting on an exhibition.
Oh, my
well, that could be it, but there's nobody to count.
What a devastating flying spinning DDT.
Probably just cost Shiloh the title right there, at least for now. Because you can't tell me he was kicking out of that.
My goodness, he's just now coming back.
Oh, man.
The Kid's just now barely coming back to his senses, and that was after at least a 10 count.
Oh, at least.
Shiloh hit the maneuver of his young wrestling career on the Kamikaze Kid.
Uh-oh.
But again, young J.R. Young knocked out by the being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the Kid is able to fight his way back.
This is the closest thing I've seen so far to maybe one losing their temper, but it has so far been clean and legal.
Shiloh firing, Kamikaze Kid blocks it and brings one of his own. The Kid climbs.
That wasn't going to be too legal, and neither was that.
Shiloh sees it, but Shiloh's got a stinger in that left arm.
Well, that's a few fists he's throwing. First ones I've seen in the match.
Both men climbing to the top rope. Both of these men are willing and able to do anything high risk that they need to do.
Hello!
Oh, Oh, man.
Well, once again, that
what
ought
a
to be
vertical
it.
suplex off the rope.
Shiloh took a little of that shock himself, but if he could just crawl over there and get an arm on, well, what am I saying? There's no referee to do anything about it.
Oh, and I don't know if you can see from your vantage point, there they are, the twisted one, Susio and Outlaw Ben Woods from the knee injury during the tournament when Ben Woods popped his right knee right out here in front of us. But Susio's coming out here.
Well, it ain't that
Young
Ben
J.R.
Woods.
Young doesn't know anything about it.
It ain't that Ben Woods popped his knee. Shiloh leaped over the top rope, got him full force, and popped his knee for him.
Oh, come on, look at this. Calling for the crutch does Susio. As Outlaw Ben Woods holds the Kamikaze Kid in that position. The impact that could happen from this. Oh, Mo. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Susio fires on Shiloh. What?
What is...
What?
You got me. You got me.
Chris Sharp into the ring.
1, 2, 3.
What in the HE double hockey sticks is going on here?
I'll get by with a little help from my friends.
Hold on, look at Chris Sharp.
What is...
Look at Chris Sharp.
What's he partying about? What the Sam
Ladies
hell?
and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and new OVW TV champion, the Kamikaze Kid.
Is this the biggest damn setup in the history of wrestling or what?
The Kamikaze Kid has apparently gone somewhere I thought he could possibly go. He has turned his back on the fans. He has turned his back on the locker room. And what in the heck is going on with Chris Sharp? That was the fastest recount I've ever seen. Outlaw Ben Woods is out here. Susio, Kamikaze Kid's former partner, Susio throws Shiloh out of the ring. An alliance that I thought was dissolved a year ago has now been reestablished.
I said earlier, Dean, which one will go an ounce further than the other one to get the edge. I never dreamed that little long-haired bastard would pull this.
I am stunned. The wrestling world is stunned. I'm not sure what the Kamikaze Kid has done, but the Kamikaze Kid has just betrayed everybody.
Well, Shiloh sure as hell didn't deserve this. I'm Kenny the Starmaker Bowling.
And I'm the thoroughly disgusted Dean Hill. See you at ringside.
A bunch of crap.
Susio, can you tell me, Kamikaze, can you tell me what's going on?
The champ will do all the talking for you. What's going on? Is that the fans in here, of OVW? We're just giving a chance, their final chance, to make us a part of their programming each and every week. And I tell you, for Double K, for Susio, for the Big Outlaw, and for of course, the thing I got FedExed overnighted, my special package. I tell you what, it's nothing more than a pleasure. And that wasn't good. That wasn't great. That was awesome. Come on, let's get some. You got it, brother. Town, Outlaw. No more.
Hold on.
Hey, don't you put your hands
What the hell was that out there?
What the hell was that?
That is not the way for an OVW official to act. What's wrong with you?
OVW official, I'm the OVW official. You haven't refereed a match in months, Ray.
Don't forget who's in charge around here.
I'm in charge around here, Ray.
You're
You
not-
keep your hands to yourself. You don't touch me, you understand? You keep your hands to yourself, old man.